Hi guys, and welcome back to the Library of Alexandria. And today, guys, yet another attempt to try to stay in the flow of it. But this will be the 2022 edition of the Booktube Birthday Tag, because it is once again my Booktube birthday. And I'm not going to tell you which one it is, because that's the first question. And everyone who does this tells you in the opening, including myself, how long they've been doing Booktube. And then the first question is how long you've been doing Booktube. And so you've already answered it. So I'm not going to do that. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and dive into this tag. I haven't actually looked at these freaking questions other than that first one. So, man, I don't know if these answers are going to be lame or not. But, you know, I'm making a video. Guys, oh man, I'm having a rough time of it. So, you know, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and start the Booktube Birthday Tag. I got these handy-dandy note cards. Forgot to say that. Man, it's been a long time. Anyway, they're green. I couldn't find my white ones. And then I found them, but I'd already written these, and I wasn't going to write new ones, so whatever. Boosh! Here we go. How many years on Booktube are you celebrating? The answer is 2. Boosh. This is my second year. I've just finished my second year on Booktube, which is freaking cool, man. Like, it's just awesome. You know, the last few months have been kind of like, for me. Yeah, I've enjoyed my time here. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting and, you know, all that good stuff. So, 2 years. 2 years. Duos anos. You know, it's accusative of duration of time. Number 2. What has kept you motivated to keep making videos? Well, judging from the, just go ahead and look at my April and May posting schedule, and then I guess December also, maybe January, I don't know. And the answer, you know, you could infer is nothing, because I haven't stayed motivated doing it. But what does keep me motivated is, everyone says the community, and that's true. Because I have, you know, I've got like 7,800 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. So I want to put out content for people to watch. And, you know, I have patrons who are wonderful and patient, and I want to put out content for them. And I want to put out content for the people I'm buddy reading stuff with. So really, it's the social aspect that keeps me pushing stuff out. I'm on the struggle bus a little bit with posting like reviews or anything that requires like any more of my, you know, bandwidth than normally. Sorry I'm saying you know so many times, guys. I'm not in the habit. And so that's what keeps me going, is the social aspect of it, getting to talk to people. I am, again, trying to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully that will take soon. But, in addition, posting videos, you know, I've gotten a little closer with my students. Before, last year, I knew my students knew I had a channel, but I ignored the fact that they knew I had a channel, and when they tried to talk to me about my channel, I would literally change the subject or ignore them. But this year has not been like that. This year has been different, where I actively engage with them about my channel, which is cool. And so I like putting stuff out that they'll watch, I guess, though I haven't actually done a ton of that. But it is good to know that some of them watch it. Boosh. Oh, I threw the last one instead of the second one. Hold on. Okay, alright. Take 2. Boosh. Nice. Number 3. What are 3 of your favorite videos you've made this past year, and why? So, this is hard to figure it out. I'm going to say a lot of Jeopardy. Like, Book Jeopardy still is my favorite thing that I get to do. So, I have greatly enjoyed putting out those Book Jeopardy episodes where everyone hates the questions, because perhaps, guys, I love writing perhaps questions. They're just it's just the way my brain works. I also really enjoyed, if you watched this weekend, I did a Teen Jeopardy thing of some of my students came on and answered questions about Greece and Rome, stuff that I taught them. And that was just, it was an absolute blast. I was afraid no one was going to watch it and no one was going to care, and you guys watched. And, man, it was such a good time. And they had such a good time. It was really, really rewarding. So I enjoyed that. So Jeopardy, game shows, love that stuff. A lot of the videos that I put out that I really like are like collabs and on other people's channels. So I don't think that counts. But, you know, I've loved chatting with Nuts. I liked being on Dear Dr. Fantasy. Talking about Long Price Quartet on people's channels was fun. I liked putting out the Assumptions video between me and Christina. Oh, and any challenges. I don't know what's been in the last year, guys. I don't bleeding know. I don't know. But any challenge videos, any video where I get to, you know, play a game, I really, really like those videos. So that's been a lot of fun. Oh, I also have really greatly enjoyed talking to Richard Swan, author of Justice of Kings, as well as talking to Josiah Bancroft, author of the Books of Babel, and Sebastian de Castell, author of The Great Coats. those were a blast as well. So, you know, those are fun. And I'm not gonna lie, the never-ending book haul is also fun, as I have to find more and more reasons to justify why it takes so long to put those out. So, there you go. Boosh. Number 4, what have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome it? Well, I haven't overcome it yet. We shall overcome it, just not in the present tense, but in the future tense. So, I've struggled with being motivated to read and then film things. Like, when I read, it just seems like such a chore to take notes. So, like, the last, 4 things I've read, I haven't taken any notes because I'm just like, I don't want to write anything down. I have just been so focused on school and my students that, I try very hard to have the amount of emotional bandwidth for everything in my life, and I just don't. I am not the never-ending font that I wish that I could be, of all of the amount of energy and caring and emotion that I can pour into everything that needs me to pour into it. And it's just not an infinite tap. It just isn't. I wish it was. I wish it was the frickin' never-ending spring under Jerusalem that Hezekiah discovered. It's probably not never-ending either. I don't know. I wish it was, the springs where whirling Scamander rises up from his wellspring, bubbling strong. And it's just not. So I'm doing my best, and I'm just on the struggle bus. I am being torn into so many pieces that I am having a hard time just in general, in my life. It's just whittling away, and I just feel overwhelmed by all the things that I need to do. And so anyway, that's a whatever. It's gonna get better. Boosh. Toss it. Okay. I practice Kurtamen, which is Latin Quiz Bowl, with my students so often that anytime I'm reading something out that has a number, I forget that I should be saying number something. Instead I say toss up number whatever, because that's what you say when you have a buzz-in question. It's not toss up number 5. Just number 5, regular type. Choose one moment from the past year on Booktube that you would love to relive. I would love to relive the the freaking charity, the Jeopardy for charity thing that I was on, and I would relive that so that I did not suck at it. And I would relive it so that now that I know all the answers, I could go and crush everybody, and people would fear how galaxy my brain is, instead of being like, oh, Alan doesn't actually know anything. That is what I would go back and relive, because I'm very sad about how that went. But yeah, Jeopardy. I love Jeopardy. I would also go back to where I didn't ever have to read Six of Crows, because I'm so stuck on that, and I gotta move on that. But yeah, that's probably it. Boosh. Number 6, shout out a huge supporter of your channel. This is always hard because you don't want to shout out people who, you don't want to pretend like it's an exhaustive list, but I will shout out. I'll just shout out some people. I'm going to shout out Evie, who is one of my patrons and one of my mods, who always gifts the videos. We have over 450 Alan gifts in the server. If you do a gift search for Alexandria, in your gift bar, gifts of me will pop up. It's madness. So, Evie has been a constant supporter of Christina and I. And also, I'm gonna shout out one of my students, Rachel M., because I learned this year that she has watched every episode of Jeopardy, and has apparently been watching my channel for last year and watched everything. And that means a lot that a student cares enough to watch crap about stuff she hasn't read. My absolute biggest supporter of my channel, which is my wonderful wife, Christina. Because my wonderful wife allows me to sit here and do this, and she helps set stuff up, and, she supports everything I do, as well as my real-life friends, who are many of whom are patrons. It's awesome. And my mom and stepdad who watch every Jeopardy too, even though they don't know any of those friggin' books. Like, they call me and they're like, what are those books that you're talking about? And I'm just like, Mom, why are you 80? So, anyway, gotta make sure that I'm not remiss and include them as well. So, I definitely appreciate all these people. There's so many more, guys. There's just so many more. There's just too many. And I have a bunch of other students who also watch and support. So that's meaningful as well. So, there you go. I keep putting these stupid cards down. Boosh. Number 7, what's the best book you've read in the last year? Again, I don't have my list in front of me, but off the top of my head, so I did not read The End of Long Press Quartet in this year. That was last year, or in before the last time I did this one. So, something since then, I'm gonna say, I don't know if I read Folding Knife, oh no, okay, so I read Folding Knife last May, but I don't know if I read it before this one. So Folding Knife by K.J. Parker, because Basso is brilliant, and that introduced me to K.J. Parker, who is now one of my favorite authors. I will say The Company, which was just a fantastic Parker novel as well. And then I'm definitely going to say The Warlord Chronicles, which surprised me because I don't like frickin' Arthur retellings, but the combination of Jonathan Keeble's narration in the audiobook with Bernard Cornwell's just brilliant historical fiction telling. It is just, it's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I did not expect it. It's certainly the biggest surprise, for sure. I did not expect to love it like I did, but man, did I love it. So bleeding good. So yeah, one of those. If I read Folding Knife last year, then it's The Company. Otherwise, it's The Folding Knife, and then The Warlord Chronicles. Boosh. Right in the face. Dumb. Number 8. Where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? So I hope to have achieved getting back to a regular posting schedule. I hope to have returned to that. I hope to have had more Jeopardy episodes, because I love doing freaking Jeopardy of any kind. So I hope to do more Jeopardy. I don't know. I think Jeopardy should be a bigger deal than it is. I don't care. Even if only 4 people watch it, I still freaking do it, because it's for me, you know what I mean? But I think it's one of the coolest things freaking out there. So, whatever. So I'm going to keep doing Jeopardy. I hope that I'm, back to a regular posting schedule. I'm not good at the where do you see yourself in whatever years, because I'm either going to sound like I don't care or arrogant. And this is one of the reasons that I despise job interviews, because they ask that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know. Not answer this stupid question. That's where I see. I hate this stupid question. So I don't know. Obviously, you want to keep growing, but to grow, I gotta actually post some crap, so whatever. And, I hope to rediscover, the joy of actually sitting here and talking in front of the camera. There was a time that I filmed everything, boom, let's talk about it. And I just have this kind of malaise, and I'm just trying to recover as a human being, I suppose. So yeah, that's where I see the things. I wish I had a better answer for you, but I hope to have, to talk to some more. I want to talk to Sebastian De Castell again when his new book comes out. I want to talk to Josiah Bancroft again when his new book comes out. I want to talk to Richard Swan again when his new book comes out. It's not like a bunch of new authors I want to talk to. I just want to talk to the old authors again. That's what I want to do. So yeah, number 8. Boosh. Number 9, tag someone whose Booktube anniversary is coming up. I don't know. Who keeps track of when other people started? I don't know. Do y'all write a list down or write it in your anniversary book about whose Booktube anniversary is coming up? I don't know when people started their channel. I don't know. So, consider that I'm going to give the same answer everybody else does, because no one else knows either. Consider you tagged if your booktube if your Booktube anniversary is coming up, you are tagged, and you can answer these questions as well. So guys, I just want to thank you again for a fantastic year. Thank you for supporting the Jeopardy games, which is, again, my favorite thing to do. Thank you guys for always being so kind. Thank you for all of you who support me and Christina, just with your words or your presence or financially. We really, really appreciate it. It means so much. I know if I do not express that adequately, I apologize. I am currently emotionally stunted, but I hope to fix that at some point. So, thank you guys. As always, information about my Patreon and Discord is down in the description. And if there's a type of video you guys want to see, let me know down there in the comments. Let me know what you want to see in year 3. Just let me know. You write that down there and be like, Alan, I want to see you do some of these videos. And I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to do that. Unless it's review a specific book. Hush, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. So, y'all, but those of you who jumped down and said, read Greenbone, read First Law, come back up. I know I need to do review videos, guys. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. So, anyway, I'll see you next time, guys.